Friends, welcome to Civil Architecture Tutorials. Today's subject is how to do the bar bending schedule of a steel bar or steel member. It could be column, beam, or slab, anything. So in a previous video, I discussed or I defined the BBS or bar bending schedule, the advantages of it, and the advantages that it is giving to several responsible persons in the construction field, and also the IS codes from which the BBS is obtaining or the BBS information is coming. So today we discuss how to do this BBS. It was a difficult task for many of the engineers to do the BBS part, and most of them used to run away when they are asking to do a BBS of a structure. So it is not that much difficult if you understand the thing. It is almost simple. So only thing that we need to understand it. It's not a very complicated thing, just a simple thing. So just listen and you will understand it. So I will discuss here the standard procedure of doing the bar bending schedule. It has got 5 items. Okay. The first item is, or the most important thing in bar bending schedule is to get the cutting length of a bar. Whether it could be beam, column, or slab, whatever it is, we need to get the cutting length first, and then we need to get the number of bars. There is a formula in it. Apart from the cutting length, there we can use formula for all the other 4 items. The 4 items are: one is cutting length, the second is number of bars, the third is total cutting length, and the fourth is unit weight, and fifth is total weight. So if we know some formulas and if we know the cutting length first, then this BBS is really very simple and easy. So first, cutting length, how we get the cutting length is, we know if it is a beam like this, there you know the clear span and also the FD span of a beam. I'm not going into detail, but just telling the procedure. So once we know the span and the concrete covers, we have to minus the concrete cover and also the diameter of the bar. It will give us the cutting length, whatever be the concrete member. That is the thing, we need to get the cutting length. If it's a beam, slab, or column, just take the total span minus the concrete covers and also the diameter of the bar. We will get the cutting length. So what we get the cutting length. So half of the job is over. Then the total number of bars, if it is a span, for example. So cutting length, you can see this is stirrup, and this how you get this wall length by cutting from the steel bar arriving at the site. You know the total length of the steel bar will be 12 meter. So we need to cut accordingly, according to the use of the, or according to the area of the concrete structure. We need to cut. It may be big, it may be small, and sometimes they need the lapping, or maybe they need to cut only. So it depends. If it is for stirrup, you need to cut. If it is for a long continuous beam, you need to lap it. So the cutting length will be accordingly to the structure. Now we go to the number of bars. Number of bars, if it is a slab, like I said before, see this is a slab, and you know that there is lengthwise and breadthwise or widthwise. Okay, length into width, say. So if you want to know the number of bars in this side, that is the length side. Okay, if you want to know the number of bars in the length side, you need to take the opposite side of this, that is you need to take the width side. If you want this side section, just take the opposite of this direction, this side. How much it will be? Okay, there will be a length, there will be the measurement of this width, how much it will be, minus 2 into concrete covers, the cover of that slab, divided by spacing in between these bars, which will be given in the structural drawing. Again I am telling, take the opposite. If you want to take the number of bars in this side, take the opposite length, minus 2 into concrete cover by spacing in between 2 bars, plus 1. It will give the number of bars in this direction. Similarly, if you want to get the number of bars in this direction, take the opposite direction, this length. Take that length minus 2 into concrete covers by the spacing in between plus 1, will give the number of bars. So we got the cutting length and the number of bars. So it's very easy to find out the third one, which is the total cutting length. So total cutting length is number of bars into the cutting length. So or cutting length into number of bars will give you the total cutting length of that particular concrete structure. Okay, the total cutting length for the steel for a particular design structure we get from these two things, cutting length and number of bars. And the fourth one is unit weight. Unit weight, we are using steels like 6 mm, 8 mm, 10 mm, 12 mm, like this 12 mm, 16 mm, 20 mm, 25 mm, 28 mm, 30, up to 40 we are using like that, maybe more than 40 also. So this unit weight, how to calculate the unit weight? Actually we need to, all the structural engineers or all the civil engineers are supposed to study by heart this thing, that is the bar size with 6 mm, mass per meter running per hour, that is kilogram per meter. 6 mm is 0.222 kilogram per meter, sorry, is kilogram per meter. 8 mm is 0.395 kilogram per meter. 10 mm is 0.617 kilogram per meter. So this, all this table you should be thorough, and you have to make it by heart. So you don't need to go for the formula, but if you don't know that, we can go for a formula which you also know, d square by 162, d, where d is the diameter of the bar in mm, d square by 162 into 1 meter length will give the unit weight of any dia of bar. So d square by 162 into 6, if it is 6 mm, it will give 0.22, if it is 8, it will give 0.395. The one thing that I want to say here is that if you are by hearting this thing, just make sure that from 6 to 12 we have got 3 decimal digits, okay, 0.22, 0.395, 0.617, 0.888. So you need to tell that you need to take 3 digits in 6 to 12. After that it is only 2-digit number, okay, 1.58, 2.47, 3.87, 85, like that is only 2 digits. So this is a thing that I have to notice you, that there is a difference like this. So when you are doing the taking the kilogram per meter, you have to use up to 3 places from 6 to 12. From 16 you can take only 2 digits. Okay, so now with the help of this formula d square by 162, we get the kilogram per meter unit weight of a particular steel bar. Okay, so that is the fourth one. The fifth one is we need to take the total weight of the steel, because total weight of the steel is very important. When you are going to purchase anything in a steel shop, you need to tell them that I need 1 ton steel of 12 mm bar. That's the only thing you need to tell. If you say that I need 12 meter or 25 meter, it will not work in a shop. You need to tell only the total weight of the steel that you need for a work, also the dia of the bar. So for that we need to take the total weight of the steel. So how to take the total weight of the steel? We already got total cutting length as the third item, total cutting length, that into unit weight, total cutting length into unit weight. So total cutting length is what? The cutting length into number of bars is total cutting length, that into d square by 162 will give the total weight of the steel. Again I will show you, as cutting length into number of bars into d square by 162 will give the total weight of the steel. So this completes the BDS of any concrete steel reinforcement. So if you know these 5 items, you can do the BDS of any structure. I hope you understand what is called BDS and how to do it. The standard procedure of BDS you understand. I hope so. I will come with a new subject in a new video. Till then, goodbye. Please subscribe, share and like my channel. Thank you very much.